crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. I hope you all are fabulous. I am doing just dandy. Let's see. Today is day 28 of Dear Prompt. Prompt cards plus art play equals a journal page, a card, whatever you want to do. All right, let's grab one here. Oh, yeah, I guess that'll be fine. We picked it. Let's do that one. We'll get those two out of the way. Ooh, and there's another one. Let's just get that out of the way, too. And let's pick the 9. All right, let's see what we got. This might be really interesting because I picked some hard ones, I think. Okay. Let's zoom y'all in. Okay. All right. Hidden is the element. We need a hidden element. Spin is the make. First apple is the color. Ooh. And movable is the action. So the movable and the spin go good together, right? That goes great. And hidden. So we're going to spin something that's hidden. Okie doke. And first apple is the color. First apple is a red or a dark red. Probably. Luckily, we just did a red kit, right? That's kind of interesting, right? That has lots of shades of red, which I kind of like, because sometimes their apples are like a deep red, and sometimes they're like a lighter red. So I think we're going to use this. All right. We're going to use that. And we're going to keep the deep, I think, and get rid of the lighter. So let's cut this down about right there. Whoops, I need to zoom you back out. I always forget to do that, don't I? Are you yelling at me? Telling me, zoom yourself back out, lady. We can't see what you're doing. Will someone please tell me? Ay, ay, ay. I just want to take a moment to thank the lovely commenters yesterday for being so supportive and understanding. And I don't mean to rant. And I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. I'm really not complaining. It's just sometimes, it just gets to you after a while. And yesterday was just one of those days for me. I was like, really? Come on. Like, and I know I put myself out there, and that means, I should be able to take the criticism, which, I try to take, but some days it's just easier to take than others. And yesterday just wasn't one of those days. Unfortunately for everybody involved. Okay. All right. We've got the color. Now, I have an idea, but I'm going to have to find it, which means I got to drag my dies out, my die cutting machine, but I'm pretty sure I have this spinner thing that would be really cool for this. So, and those apples I just got, we might do something like that. Let's see. Luckily, I just went through all these not that long ago to try to find some. See, this one slides. That's a slidey one. Those are holes. No, we don't want that. No. Ooh, I forgot I had those. Have I ever even used those? I need to keep those out. Those I was looking for too. No. Hurricane. These are shapes. This might be it. This little... This one. I have lots of little... I'm pretty sure this is like some kind of waterfall thing. I need to like mess around with these. No, these are... I bet this is slots. I think that's slots. Anyway, I digress. Envelopes, shapes. Stamps. More shapes, tags. Oh, this one moves too. This is a spinner. I know this one works because I've used that one. But I don't think I've used the other one. Okay, let me put these back real quick. Oops. I'm going to leave that out. Okay. Let's see. I wonder what this one is. Looks like a brad goes in there. And I wonder if a circle goes. So I bet it cuts that out, and that out. Or do we decide which one gets cut out? Or do you think they all get cut out? Now I'm kind of curious. Sometimes when they put these this way, I don't know which one. Like, are they meant to stay, or... should they be removed? Because like this here, I don't know. Let's just cut it and see. Let's get our machine. All right. Just gonna use a piece of where did my scissors go? Scissors. Here we are. All right, let's just get that. Let's just see how this does. Let's see what it's gonna look like. Okay. All right. Okay. So there's that. Now what? It seems like there should be a circle. It seems like there should be another piece to this. Does it not seem like that? With like a dial or something? And what is this for? Why is that there? This is a mystery. So I feel like we could do a circle underneath there. And then put a tab on it to move it. But why are there so many? I don't know about that one. I'm gonna have to think about that. I know how this one works. I know this one. I think I used this one last time though. That's the only thing. What the heck is going on with this? Oh, there it goes. No. Why isn't it going? There it goes. I don't love that one either, though. Let's see if we can make this other one work. You know what? I don't know how it's intended, but we're going to make it work for however I think it needs to be intended. So let's do that. Why can't I open this? Okay. All right. I think these need to be removed. Because why would you have that many? And I'm not sure what that cut is for either. I feel like these need to be... I feel like this whole thing needs to be removed. Oh, except for that hole. Okay, hold on. I may be totally wrong with this, but... Alright, we're going to leave that one. Let's just remove... Where's my... handy things here? Okay. Okay, we're going to leave that one. We're going to remove this one. And we're going to remove this one. And we're going to remove this. Come on. There we go. All right, that makes more sense to me now. So we move this to make something appear. A word or whatever. Right? All right. Where'd our other piece go? What did I do with that other piece? Oh, it's right here. All right. We need something to go on top of that. Maybe some kind of flowers. Do you have any little flowers? Not really little. Oh, that may be okay. Alright, we're just gonna... I know that this is too big for this, but it's okay. We're just gonna do it anyway. I don't have enough room. That's fine. Alright, let's just cut this off. Cut this off. Alright. There we go. There we go. Should we put that right in the middle there? Why not? Why not? And let's put this... I don't know there. I don't know if we're doing this right. I'm about to find out though. Alright. Now, that for sure makes more sense to me. Does it make more sense to you? It makes more sense to me. Okay. This is something I can wrap my head around. Now we're going to need... I should have left the shapes out here. We're going to need a... circle to go under there. We can use this to spin it, I think. We just need a circle to go under here. Should have left the circles. Hold on a minute. I kind of feel like the circle I need is not in here. That's an oval. Why isn't that over there? Those are ovals. That's a circle, but it's not big enough. Those are ovals. Ovals. Oh, Easter eggs. Where are my circles? Those are all ovals. I've only got one circle there. That means circles are somewhere else that I've hidden from myself, which is just lovely. Hold on, I'm looking to see if I hid them with the dies, because it's something I would probably, that I use. Well, no. I mean, I have more, but they aren't the right size. Okay. What if I need a circle? What if we just traced the inside of this? I don't know, let's try to do that. I don't know where everything is today. This one's throwing me a little bit. Alright. We're just gonna set that. of the way. I don't need that. This needs to go in here before I lose it. Okay, first apple, hidden spin, movable. Okay. We need another piece of paper. I don't know what I'm looking for, really. Look at this big circle. Use a piece of it. That's for sure. Let's dance. Do-do-do. I was just thinking about, I was watching Hazel this morning, something, she was doing a haul, and she's so funny sometimes, she cracks me up. She just is freaking funny, that's all there is to it. I don't know how great of a circle this is going to be, because I'm not cutting all those little wavy lines. I just wanted them as a guide. And you're not really going to see it anyway, so it doesn't really matter, right? Let's see. Oops. Alright. If we put that underneath there, is that going to spin correctly? Just like that. Alright. We need to, let's mark this. We're going to do it here. Then we're going to do it, where are you? There. We're going to do it here. And we're going to do it there. Okay. Not too bad for just guessing. Okay. We need hold on, I'm looking for the apples. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You know what? I need to put these in with the stencils, I feel like. Checkerboard. Love that. Okay. I wanted to see if there's any words in here. Maybe there are not. Oh, fresh picked. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we need to just make up our own words. Okay. Let's do... I don't know. Hold on, I'm trying to get something out of here. Carmen gave me these. And I made a little thing so I could stand them all up in alphabetical order. See how that's working for me? But at least they're kind of in order so I can use them. Do we have red? Let's do red. Red, red, red. Okay. What words do we want to use? Let's use... I don't know where we're going to put this. And we need a focal point here. Why don't we use... Let's use kind words about ourselves. Ay, ay, ay. How about like... Do you think funny would fit on this? F-U-N-N-Y. Wait, F-U-N-N-Y. So F-U-N would need to be in the middle. Let's try it. N. Whoops. Not exactly. This might be hit or miss, but hey, it doesn't have to be perfect. N. Wait, where did this come from? J-K-L-M-N. Where is you? U. F. F. And Y. Okay, funny. I don't know. Kind. Kind. Let's do kind. And again. D. I. I don't do compliments very well. Do you do compliments? It needs to go like that. The sticker's upside down. There we go. These aren't very straight, but we don't really care about that, do we? Okay. Funny, kind. I'm trying to think of ones that aren't too long. um, that's going to be too long. Funny kind. I wanted to do caring, but it's too long. This is like really putting me on the spot, and I hate it. Ay, ay, ay. Let's just do, like, where are all my words? I can't think. My words are gone. I like to give hugs, but that's not like really a trait. Yeah, it can't really be any more than 5 words, 5 letters. Funny kind. I'd say smart, but I'm not really that smart. I'm crazy. How about silly? Let's do that. Kind of goes along with funny, but, you know, for sake of time, I'm running out of. You know, somebody gave me a compliment the other day, and I'm like, look, I don't do compliments very well. I'm not used to them. I'm not used to people saying kind things about me. So then when they do, like, really, I don't know how to handle it. So I feel awkward. Because it's like, we're just going to put smart, even though I'm not really that smart, but we're just going to put it just to get this done and over with. It's crazy that I can't think of 4 nice things to say about myself that are not that long of words. I guess that says a lot about me. SM A Whoops, that was a little crooked. Not a little, a lotta. Oh well. R and T. There we go. All right, we're good now. This shouldn't take forever. All right, now that we've got those in there, we're gonna erase this line. I'm gonna get this erased. Hopefully. Well, kind of. I don't know why it's not wanting to erase. yellow. I should have drawn it lighter. Okay. This eraser has seen better days. I think I have another eraser though to go on top of this pencil. I do use it a lot, so to be fair, I think it's seen its day. Okay. All right. Got that. Let's get a brad. Let's just use the black one. Move those out of the way. Whoa! All right. And let's it won't reach. It won't reach. All right, that's fine. There we go. Just did it that way. That's fine. All right. Okay, we got that. Oops. We just about put that in upside down. All right. I feel like we need one of our big people again and make them like spinning this. Like they're spinning it. I don't know. We're just really into using those big people these days. Let's see. Let's pick a person. We need somebody who looks like they're doing something. No, not him. It might not have to be a huge person. Although it would be kind of cool if it was. There's our dancing girl from yesterday. We almost used her. I like the guy though. I think that would work. Kind of looks like she's spinning it. I don't think there's one that's going to work better. So we're going to let it go with that one. She's going to do it. All right. Now my favorite part. Picking, we get to pick a word too. Okay. So, well, she needs to go right there on the edge. I spent the evening in my craft room last night, which I never do. But you know what? I'm going to start doing it more often. Because, like, I come in here and I work in here until usually lunchtime. And then I'll go eat lunch, and I think this whole thing needs glued down. Because if this stays still, then this moves. But then you can't always read them. But there's no way to really get this to stay still. So it's this part back here that's going to need to stay still. We'll do this silly. Glue that there. Let's just glue it down. Stop messing around. Okay. Anyways, I got a whole lot done. So, and then I usually don't come back in the craft room until the next day. Sometimes I have like projects that I'll take out to the living room and work on. But, because I usually take a nap in the afternoon, and then by that time the kids are getting home from, college and high school. So, and then it's dinner time, and then, we usually watch TV or whatever and go to bed. So, but last night I came and I worked in my craft room, and I got a lot done, actually. And I was kind of like, felt good about that. And I didn't go out to back to the living room until like, I don't know. It was getting around. I think we're gonna use that one. We're gonna get that. Getting around. You gotta get around. Yeah. Okay. Those of you that appreciate my humor will get it, and those of you that don't, oh well. Okay. I feel like this needs. Let's see if we can round the corners here a little bit. But yeah, I think I'm going to start coming in here in the evenings more. Because usually, like, if there's a live in the evening, I usually just watch it in the living room. Getting around. She's getting around. Ay, ay, ay. She's getting around. Okay. The colors don't exactly all go together, but hey, it works. Alright. Can't believe somehow we made this work. It's a miracle in itself. Oh, I don't know what to do about. Well, I'll put that with that, so that I know next time. We'll keep the little heart. I don't know what we'll do with it, but we'll keep it. What are these? Oh, those were sayings. Okay. I'm like, I hide stuff from myself sometimes. Alright. Oh, we don't have anything to... this is bothering me that it's like... so pointed. Why did I leave that pointed like that? There. Now let's glue it down. Just to make sure it stays down. Okay. Alright. We need to write these somewhere. Where are we gonna write them? Could write them... we could write them along the bottom. I've done that a few times. Or let's just write them along here. Easy enough. Okay. The action was movable. The make was spin. The color was first apple. And the element is hidden. Okay. Let's scooch in and see if we got this. Alrighty. Doo-doo. Okay. First apple, the color, we used the red, the different shades of the red. That worked. Spin, this spins, so we did that. Movable, this is movable, so we did that. That was the action. And element is hidden, and the words are hidden, so we did that. Woohoo! I still don't understand what this is for. Were we supposed to, maybe there was supposed to be like a, I feel like this has another part to it that I didn't get. I don't know. But anyways, we did it. 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 Woohoo. Okay. Enough of my happy dance. All right. Well, remember that if you're, gonna do a prompt, and like I said, there's like no rules to this. You can do a prompt a year, do a prompt a week, do a prompt a month. I don't care. But if you do one, please use the hashtag DearPromptHPC and for Happy Place Crafting. And please remember to give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. Just clicking that little like button. Leave me a comment. Be kind, please. That's all I'm asking, is to be kind. And if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Look, this is coming off. We need to fix this. Remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy, and we get to make really cool friends, and we get to make really cool things. So that's like a bonus, right? And I will see you next time. Ta-da!